Hey everybody, Al here from LiveX, and today we have an unboxing of the Clearcom LQR. Now this is a 1RU version of the LQ system from Clearcom, and this can handle up to 24 ports of audio. This model in particular is the, let me read this out loud, the the LQR 4-channel, 2-wire, 4-channel, 4-wire IP interface. You got that? Okay. So the wonderful thing about this is that it replaces our throwdown LQ that we have here in the studio and gives us the ability to have up to 8 SIP licenses attached to it. That means we can have 8 different telephone conference lines available at any given time, tied in with our EPIA card on our Eclipse HX frame, which is fantastic, because then we can send out that LQ that's currently in the studio to any destination in the world and have 2-channel 4-wire comms available at any given moment, tied into here with us at LiveX. So, with all those fantastic things being said, let's go ahead and take a look inside of the box. A very plain box, might I add. Open this guy up. And as with most Clearcom products, you're not going to get a fancy box. You're going to get just the box with the product in it, as intended. So here we go. We got some nice quick start guide documentation. I love the layout of this stuff. You know, I see these documents all the time on their Solution Finder website, which is really fantastic if you haven't checked that out. But this is a great way to get you started. And I love the visual diagrams because you can really easily get lost in all the sort of different things that you have to set up. Now, for our system, which is this one last here, which is this last one here, the LQ 2-wire 4 plus 4-wire G4. Actually, no, that's the one above it. LQR2 4-wire 4-wire 4 provides 4 channels of 2-wire, 4 XLRs, and 4 ports of 4-wire, 4 RJ45 Ethercon connections. Not to mention also the connectivity that you get over the LAN connections on the back of this guy, so you can tie it into your EPIA-based card or any other internet-based Eclipse card, say like a Pico, for example. So we got a power supply and another power supply. And then we have some warranty information here, so you can send this in. Make sure your stuff is nice and protected. And then here is the LQR. Take some of this foam off. Nice and tightly packed. Off to the side. Yeah. You know, as you've kind of if you have any experience with the LQ products, you're going to see a very basic front panel configuration here. It's just going to be a screen and a couple buttons. Most of the setup that you're going to be doing when it comes to getting this thing started is through the core configuration manager, which is set up by connecting this thing over IP and tapping into its IP address. What's going to pop up on the screen when you first connect to it is if it's going to be DHCP. It's going to be DHCP based, meaning that it's going to automatically, your network is going to serve up an IP, and you're going to be able to tap into it with the given materials, which is probably explained in that quick start guide. But on the back here, this is where the money is really made, to say. We have 4 channels of 2-wire connections in the back over XLR, and then we have 4 ports of Ethernet connectivity, which is actually going to be a 4-wire, so you can break this out into 2 channels of XLR in and out and have 4-wire connections. So that gives you 4 dedicated 4-wire connections. And then you have 2 LAN spigots and a redundant power supply. So you can either have this piece of equipment dropped on location and have all of these connections available for party lines, IFBs, all that kind of stuff, or you can have this connected to a multitude of other LQ products to tie in several MCRs together to be able to talk to one another, which is really important in this sort of current remote workflow that we're all living in. So this is a really fantastic product. I know I can't wait to get this thing hooked up and seen in the field and relinquish our 2-channel LQ back into the field use for our remote productions. This is a super powerful tool. It looks really simple from the outside, but it's indeed a very powerful machine when comms is at the pinnacle of most live productions. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing of the Clearcom LQR. Please let us know in the comments what you want us to unbox next, and be sure to follow us on all of our social media channels at LiveX Production, and we will see you on the next one.